Amigos, how are y'all doing today? Humble Tech Beginnings here. We have a F-150 4x4 with somebody actually, when I got called out here, somebody actually had this totally dismantled. As a matter of fact, they didn't even have studs in these things. They took out spider gears from the differential. They didn't need to come out, so now I have to figure out how to put them in, and we're still at the assembling process. So I was able to use my skills and training. I looked up a few diagrams and I found where these parts that I didn't know went. I don't know if I found where they went, how everything's going back together. So basically, if you see what I use for almost any service call, I got my sockets here, my extensions, my wrenches, some pliers and stuff, pry bars, electrical just in case, whatever I have. You know, just this right here is basically almost what it helps me every time anywhere I go. So I'm finna get started. Right now, the issue at hand is I'm trying to figure out how to put spider gears in the bushings back in there. If you see where they sit, the bottom, they sit in the top, and then there's a bar shaft that looks like that goes all the way through both. So let me get to it. Give me a second and I'll let you know how this went. I know a lot of people are like, man, you just YouTube mechanics are YouTube mechanics, they're worthless. But I YouTubed a video that gave me a good idea of how to put this back together, and I'm gonna see if it works. I'll be back, guys. Y'all know how I watched a few YouTube videos, and like I said, somebody had started this job here before me, so I was actually having to get a lot of information to put this back together. So I finally was able to I made a tool, and I want to thank the guy who video I watched. I'll get with him later, but I made a tool, and this washer, just like in the video, let me rotate this washer set in this gear perfectly, and then these washers behind it pushed them open so that I could roll the spider gears back in place. And I did have to find out that I have to roll one in this way and one from behind, and then rotate them in together. And I'd also had to find out the hard way that before you run this tube through the spider gears, you have to put the axle in, put the clip on it, and then push it back in place to this gear, and then you run your shaft in. So I don't care what people say. You research it, use YouTube, use Google. I don't give a damn what you gotta use, guys. It'll come. You just, as long as you're willing to look it up and find it. Look at here. I'm finna spin it so you can see. We in business, y'all. All right. Well, now we're finna put the lid on, put the cover back on, fill it up, and start finishing the wheel out on the outside. I'll be back, guys. All right, guys, we got her done. Yeah, we got her done. She rolled back nice and smooth. No screeching and scrowning. No pitting and popping. Gears are good. Everything's good. All right. I hope y'all enjoyed this, guys. Again, I hope to be a motivation. That's it, pretty much. Just want to motivate y'all to think about your career, what you want to do. I would have never been able to fix this without a little bit of training that I had, and that was it. Y'all have a good one, guys. See y'all in the next video.